Hello, my name is Daniel, and today I'm representing Ali Education. Today we will try to understand such a topic like forms of a verb. You know that there are three forms of a verb. Mostly we say for something like do, did, done, or be, was, will, been, or go and gone, for instance. But that's not all. We have 4 or even 5 forms of a verb. The first one it's infinitive, as you know. The second one it's past simple, because second form is used only for past simple time tense. The third form is it's past participle. The fourth form is present participle, and we also have such a form like bare infinitive. So right now you may see that we have 2 infinitives, infinitive and bare infinitive, and you may notice that infinitive form has particle to and bare infinitive doesn't. That's why it's called so, bare infinitive, as if it's naked. If we talk about past simple, the only thing we should underline or highlight it's the fact that this form is used in only one case. Only in one case. It's past simple, which is not true about third and fourth form, because these forms are used in many situations. And which is more important, you, everybody, should understand that the third form and the fourth one, they are not ready-made tenses or times. They don't express action as second form does. When you say I moved or I went, it's a good sentence, which means that second form is self-sufficient. If you use it, it expresses something, and like your sentence is complete, normal. But if you say I gone, it's not normal, or I going, it's also not normal, it's not correct, which means that these forms, the third one and the fourth one, are not self-sufficient. They are used with something. For instance, we know that third form is used for perfect tenses, like present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. And we know that present participle, the fourth form, is used for continuous. Present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. But in combination, separately taken, we may say that they mean nothing, but almost nothing. Because I may tell you that even separately taken, they mean something, one thing. What do I mean? I mean that it's much more useful to compare the third form and the first one with an adjective, because its grammatical, how should I say, structure or function is the same. This is how we underline adjectives. And here we have some example. She is beautiful. So you understand well that beautiful is an adjective. But look, I take this structure, she is gone. So structure, if we talk about structure, then these sentences are the same, similar. Which why I propose you to look at the third form and the first one as if they are adjectives. Another example for ing ending, a cool car or a moving car. So you see, it's not time. You're not saying that I'm driving a car or that the car is going somewhere or moving somewhere. You're just saying that it is moving. So a cool car, a moving car, no difference. So once again, an adjective, an adjective. Also, I should say, what's the difference in usage between the first form, infinitive, and the zero form, bare infinitive? We use particle to in general, like almost always. I want to help you, or I want to move, or I want to go somewhere, or I want to kiss you, I want to touch you, anyway, anything. But mostly we use bare infinitives after modal verbs. For instance, I want to move, but I can move. So once again, structurally saying, they are similar. They both express modality. I mean, here you're not saying that you're doing something, you're just saying that you want to do it. You're not moving somewhere, anywhere. You're just saying that you want to do it. And here the same, you're saying that I can move, I can do something, but actually you're not doing anything. You're not moving anywhere. Which is, again, the proof that these sentences are similar. But here we have particle to, and here we don't. Here it's correct, and here this way is correct. Also, of course, we should remember that when we build first, second, and third form, or all of them, like 5 forms, we should remember that verbs are divided into 2 categories, regular and irregular verbs. And of course, that if you take irregular verb, then it's easy. Everything you should do to build a second form is adding ed ending. Or the third one, the same, you just add ed ending. But if you take a verb of irregular group, then to build a second form, you don't need to put ed ending. It won't help you. You can't predict that to go changes in this way, that it becomes went, unpredictable change. And the same about gone. You would try to say goat or something like that, but no, you need to learn these verbs just by heart. In this way, I mean, it functions only in this way, learning by heart. So, I repeat myself. If we take a regular verb, then it's easy. Second form plus ed, third form plus ed. If we take irregular verb, then we need to learn it by heart. We have something around 300 verbs like that. Not little, not many, not much, but. And about first form. It's not important whether a verb is regular or irregular. Everything you need to do is just adding ing ending, which is good because exceptions are not pleasant things. Well, so we have bare infinitive, we have infinitive, we have past simple form only for past simple. We have past participle and present participle. And look, here it's very easy to notice that really this form is used only for past simple because you never say I went for past perfect, for instance. You don't say I have went or something like that. So in only situation, because some of you may think that this form is used in other situations or cases as well because they are similar. So if you take a regular verb, then it's difficult to understand that the second form is used only in one case. But if you look at irregular verbs, then it's really easy to understand that the second form is needed only for one purpose in a language, in the English language. That's all. I hope that it helped you and live happily ever after.